Hey, how are you all? I'm very fine. It's been a long. I am not uploading. I didn't upload any video, but I was thinking to talk about the NFP Friday because the price action was so precise, and I thought it would be the best example for showing you that the setup I'm showing you for last 2 months it works perfectly most of the time to this market. So please watch until the end, and I believe that you will get something from here that will help you for your trading journey. Okay, so here this is the Nasdaq, and you can see this is the hourly chart. I have marked this high and that high, that is relatively equal highs. Above that relatively equal highs, this two line is actually the daily volume balance, and this is the hourly last fair value gap. Okay, this is the Friday price action, that means the NFP price action. This is 8:30 candle when the NFP, I mean non-farm payroll news released. It came lower, but it failed to tap to the hourly fair value gap. It's okay. When I will go to the lower time frame, you will see much more precise price action over there. From here, you just keep remember this is the relatively equal highs, and that is the pure or clean buy side liquidity. I would love to go to 15-minute chart. So from 15-minute chart, this high and that high, okay, they are relatively equal highs. That was very clean highs over there, and this is the daily and the hourly fair value gap. You can see price actually didn't came to this hourly fair value gap, so I'm just going to remove that one. Instead of that hourly fair value gap, I can show you this is the weekly opening gap. Now from where I got this opening gap, just let me show it to you. Okay, just from here. Okay, so I got this weekly opening gap from Friday 17th November 2023. So it's near about 1 month. I'm keeping this. Yeah, I just keep the new week opening gap for 5 weeks. Okay, so from 17th November, I mean, or 19th November, and today is 11th December. So it's near about 3 weeks now, but it's okay. You can see price actually came to the upper level of the new week opening gap from Friday or 19th November, Sunday, whatever you want to say, you can say. It has actually traded over there. In the meantime, it has been traded this fair value gap as well, but I'm not going to highlight that fair value gap. I would love to see it has retraced from the new week opening gap high. Okay, now when it came here, now I'm going to 1 minute chart. Just keep remember this is my clean buy side liquidity, and price came here. Okay, now I would love to go to 1 minute chart. So here is 1 minute chart, and you can see this is the candle from non-farm payroll, NFP at 8:30. Okay, when price went lower, before that I would love to attract your I'd love to ask your concentration to come here. Okay, look at these highs, this high, that high, and that high. All of them has very clean. So this is very clean buy side liquidity. Look, this is very clean buy side liquidity. So price actually failed to take that buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it has made that buy side liquidity more stronger. I talked about this to my live so many times. Here just I'm going to show you the precision. Okay, so it has failed to take that liquidity. Instead of that, it came lower. Where did it came? The new week opening gap. Then it started to go higher. Do we have any chance to take any kind of entries over here? I don't think so. We had no chance to take entry over there. But when price started to go higher, I would love to mark the last fair value gap. So this is the last fair value gap, or if you say the first fair value gap, you can say like that way as well. I would say this is my last fair value gap, because when price is coming lower again, where it can come to that last fair value gap. Now what I am showing you to my live, I am showing you this setup again and again. How many times I have showed you this setup, guys? Price will reject from the consequent encroachment. It will come above little, then it will come back again to the upper level of this last fair value gap, then it will go above and take the buy side liquidity. If only if is there is any buy side liquidity, clean buy side liquidity, then this is going to be your setup. Okay, so that will be your setup. So I am talking about this for last 2 months. Now look over here what price has done. When price started to go higher, it has made this parallel gap. It come back again. Where did it came? To the consequent encroachment. How beautifully it has been rejected from the consequent encroachment. It went above. It come back again. Where did it came? To the upper of this parallel gap. So I got here. So that should be your entry point. Here you will take your entry over there. You will keep your, you can put your stop loss over there. And do you have very clean buy side liquidity? Yes, you have. See this clean buy side liquidity. You are going to target over there. Now you have very clean buy side liquidity over here as well from 15-minute chart. If you remember, I told you to keep this in your mind. No, I'm not going to hold my trade until here. I'm not going to do that. Though I am expecting it can go over there, but I will go for the obvious liquidity. In my opinion, this is obvious liquidity from 1-minute chart, and you can see how beautifully it has been traded over there. Okay, so that could be your entry, but it is before 9:30, so there is little what to say. The risky entry, you can say like that way. Yeah, it is very risky entry, but it is what it is, because you have to take some risk, otherwise trading is 1,000 times risky every single time. Okay, so I would love to show you this setup one more time here. Okay, so when price went above, and this is the 10 candle. Okay, at 10 it went higher, and I was in live. I showed you an entry over here. At the above of the opening gap, there was the opening gap. I'm not going to talk about that setup, but I would love to show you this setup one more time. Okay, just let me actually mark the last parallel gap. So this is the last parallel gap. I'm going to show this setup. Okay, so what you can say, when price started to go higher, this is volume balance. Okay, and this is the last parallel gap. So when price started to go higher, where did it came? The consequent encroachment. So this is the rejection. Now I have marked 3 times here or 4 times, or it can make 1 time rejection as well. Okay, so it came back again to the consequent encroachment. Very nice retracement. Where did it go? It go above that buy side liquidity. Now this is risky because it has already taken the buy side liquidity, but you can see when it came back again to the upper level, it went higher one more time. Okay, now why it has sorry, why it has come over here? Why? Okay, what is the reason to come over there? It came here to make another buy side liquidity. See this high and that high. It has made another clean buy side liquidity. Now I'm going to remove this buy side liquidity here. This from 15-minute chart. It came here again to make this buy side liquidity or relatively equal highs one more time to trigger later. Okay, I will talk about that setup as well. But see, this is also work. Now I'm not telling you to take this entry as well, because it's up to you. If you can take this type of risk, you can take it, because I saw this thing work perfectly so many times. Or it's up to you. Okay, I'm just showing you the precision. Now I'm not telling you to hold your trade until here to above that high. I'm not telling that. In the meantime, you can mark some kind of fair value gap over here. You can see this is the last fair value gap, or there is another fair value gap, there is another fair value gap. You can mark any of them, you can take any of them. So it's near about 41 handle. It's huge in my opinion. It's up to you. Do you believe this setup? If you do, then please take the entry, or if you don't want to take that entry, it's up to you. There was another entry over here when it went above the opening gap. I showed it to you. When it came here, I showed another entry over here. It has been rejected from the consequent encroachment. That was the lower part trade. I showed it to you again that there was another setup over here. It is all I was showing to you when I was in live. Now when market has made relatively equal highs, it started to go lower. When it was going lower, do you see any setup over here? I didn't see any setup. It's because it didn't take any kind of buy side liquidity when it went above from here to here. Okay, it didn't take buy side liquidity. Instead of that, it was falling. Okay, where did it came? To this volume balance. This is the only volume balance to that that run, and this is the last gap. So it came actually over here, it went higher, and finally it came and take the buy side liquidity. So there is another setup over here. If you see like that way, it is very risky because after the AM session, it was very consolidating. I mean the price was not precise, so I'm not interested to take this entry, but I would love to show you the precise price action and the well-known setup I am talking about here for so long. Okay, so price has taken actually the sell side liquidity over here, then it has given me very nice market structure shift. Are you confused about mark which high you are going to mark for shifting market structure? I will put the link to my description. Please watch that video. You will understand how to mark the perfect swing high for shifting market structure. How do I do that? You can see from there. Okay, so there is two fair value gap. This is my breakaway gap. I mean the first fair value gap is my breakaway gap. I would love to mark this one as my breakaway gap, and I have another gap over here that is just above that breakaway gap. So I would love to take my entry to this fair value gap, and I will believe that market is not going below the breakaway gap. Consequent cosme. Now, as the breakaway gap is very small, I would love to put it below the breakaway gap. Okay, and where should be my target? Where I can target? You can target over here, but I don't want to go over there. I would love to use the fib because there is no relatively equal highs here. So I would love to mark my fib, and that is depending on you. Okay, and from my fib level, I would love to go for 1.5. So here, that will be my entry. Now I have uploaded another. I have tweeted another thing to my Twitter that with 1600 plus profit to my top step account. I have tweeted that from my Express account. So if you are already in my Twitter, you are already getting so many information from there. If you are not, you can actually check the link to my description and you can join over there. You will get so many precise price action. Okay, now I am just getting some kind of leave, but it's up to you. So guys, that was the price action from NFP. I don't want to make this video so long, but as you see, this was very clean price action from non-farm payroll week. When price was here, I told you that I'm expecting lower run, and perfectly I got it. Though I was thinking there was a sell side liquidity, it will take that sell side liquidity. It failed. Okay, it failed to take that sell side liquidity. Instead of that, it went higher, and when it went above the opening gap, I just took buy over there. I was in live. I showed it in live to all of you. This is what it is. Okay, so this setup, it worked most of the time. Now it's up to you. If you want to believe it, you can believe it or just let it go. Thank you guys for watching the video. If you're new, please subscribe to my channel. You can give me a thumbs up and share my link so that new people can know about me and my channel. They will be benefited as well. Okay, see you guys. Bye bye.